A lot of people talk about your music being very smiley, but it all can't be smiley though.
Well, I think it makes people smile. Even the sad songs kind of make people feel good, and I think that's a good thing because I write about quite angry things, I write about quite sad things. Yet I do it in a certain way that makes people listen. I think it's empowering. I think if you're going to write a song that's sad, you have to present it in a certain way, and suddenly everyone actually wants to hear about it. They're not bored anymore, they're more kind of curious. I love the contrast, I love the juxtaposition of a sad or aggressive lyric with a very kind of innocent, happy sounding song.
So where did you get the inspiration to write a particular type of song in so many different ways?
I don't know, I think it's a lot of it is how I am naturally. I have this knack of going up to people and saying, wow, you look awful today, and getting away with it. You know, because I don't mean it as an insult, I just say what I think. Maybe I got it from my grandmother. She's got particularly entertaining, very sharp, very big mouth. And she says whatever she wants, whenever she wants. And I suppose maybe part of that has gotten into me.
I know you're a very family-oriented kind of guy. How has that helped in the past with your work?
It's helped in many ways. I come from a family of 5 children, and I'm the middle child. I work with 2 of my sisters, and the other 2 are still in school, but they also have worked on my album. I mean, all my siblings are on my album doing backing vocals, on Lollipop and on Big Girl, everywhere, on Any Other World. Also, I work with my 2 older sisters. One of them does the artwork with me, and one of them does all the clothes designing and styling as well. So I think it's good, it helps, you can trust your family. I like this idea of having this mafia of very close friends and family, because no one cares as much as they do. I
also know you have a very international background.
Yeah.
You've been in different countries, but you're also exposed to lots of different cultures.
Yeah.
Like wacky, like the Onion, like yourself.
Yeah.
So how has that helped?
It's helped a lot. I don't feel like I belong to one particular place. I feel like I can go wherever I want and feel at home. I feel surprisingly at home here in Hong Kong. It's been quite a fun few days.
But you're quite familiar with Chinese culture and tradition, no?
Yes, I am. I've been to Beijing about 5 times. My sisters live there. My sisters again. Let's stop talking about my sisters. Sorry. No, I'm kidding. I'm quite familiar with it. I studied Chinese for 9 years, Mandarin for 9 years, Putonghua, and I'm rubbish. Because I was supposed to be studying my classes, and instead I spent all the time eating chocolate and gossiping,
drinking tea,
and watching soap operas and drinking tea.
So what is it that appeals to you about Chinese culture and tradition?
But I love the history. I love the kind of old ancient China. I love the architecture. I also love what potential there is in places like Beijing and Shanghai. When you walk down a street in Shanghai, it feels like what you imagine New York to have been like in the 1920s. It kind of vibrates, the floor vibrates because there's so much construction, and the potential is literally vibrating in the ground.
Over the years, how did you find your style and find out what you want to do?
I do what makes me happy, I dress the way that makes me feel good, I make music as a remedy, I write songs as a remedy to everyday life, for me. I do what I want to do, not because of where